People, people, help me here. I don't even know what to do. I gotta call my husband back. I don't even know what to do. So much has jumped off today, you guys. I am so confused. I'm sick. I'm tired of this whole weight loss surgery journey already. Listen, I just wanted to give you guys an update of where I am and what's been going on, and it is just sheer, it's just craziness. I have been playing phone tag, and I can't even say phone tag with my benefits coordinator from my surgeon's office because I ain't getting phone calls, return phone calls. I'm leaving messages. Look, let's put it this way. When I told you guys that I was denied in my other weight loss surgery update video, it was because I called my insurance company myself. I did not find out that I was denied through my surgeon's office, even though I had been calling for weeks. What's going on? What's the status? Have you heard anything back? I think in a 3-week period, I got one phone call from her. And in that phone call, when I say from her, it's my benefits coordinator. And in that phone call, she let me know that let's say I talked to her like on a Wednesday, she had just submitted my paperwork the Friday before. But all impressions between she and I were that she had submitted the paperwork weeks before. So I let a little more time go by. I'm like, oh, okay, so you just submitted it on Friday. And here I am calling on Wednesday, like, what's going on, girl? What's going on? So she was, oh, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Okay, don't be nervous. But, just so you know, I just submitted the paperwork the Friday before. Okay. Well, of course, light bulbs are going off in the phone conversation. I'm like, wait a minute, that should have been submitted like weeks ago. Okay, so I let that go. So then, weeks go by again. And I'm like, okay, I haven't heard anything, since she submitted it on that Friday. What's going on? I'm calling. Every time I call, I'm calling like 2-3 times in a week. And in a day, I could call twice in a day. So let me give you a scenario. I'll call like 2:55 on a Wednesday. Hey, is so-and-so in today? Is so-and-so in? Hold on one second. They go check, come back. So-and-so's at lunch. 2:55 in the afternoon. In my time, not like we're in different time zones. Hello, my time. 2:55, lunch. Everybody gets off about 5-6 o'clock in doctor's offices, right? Hello. So then I call back like an hour and a half later. Hey, is so-and-so in, Oh, she's with a patient. I'm like, okay. So I'll let that one go. Call back, let's say that's Wednesday. I call back on Friday. Same thing. She's at lunch. She's with a patient. She's on another line. Blah, 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 blah. It was like after 2, 3, 4 times, not even 2, it's like 3, 4 times that has happened. Time is just passing and passing and passing. You guys are emailing me, private messaging me, leaving comments, hey girl, what's up? What's going on? What's the status? I don't know because my benefits coordinator won't call me back. I'm not getting any messages back. So after that goes on for 3, 4 times, I call her, leave a message. And, again, I'm like, is she in the office? Yes, she's in the office. She's with a patient. I'm like, you know what? Every time I call, she's either out to lunch at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, call back an hour and a half later. She's, with a patient, whatever. She's not returning my phone calls regardless. I don't want to speak to her. I want to speak to the supervisor in the office. Guess what? How do I get straight through to her? I'm like, ooh, the elusive so-and-so. You're a hard lady to get in touch with. Where have you been? And, I'm so busy. I'm backed up. I'm swamped. I'm like, well, look, I'm just trying to find out what's going on. I had to call my insurance myself to find out if I had been approved or not. They have let me know I'm denied, but I need to know now. They've let me know a peer-to-peer needs to happen. If that doesn't go through, we need to do an appeal, but I need to know where we stand and what we need to do to get the peer-to-peer going. Well, I have to get the official letter of denial from the insurance company. Well, in the meantime, I had received a letter from my insurance company telling me that their wording was, we can't make a determination because we have not received all the proper documentation. So, you know, when I was calling before, I was pissed off. Like, I know I have submitted everything you guys needed. I put in requests to my former doctors to have all that information sent to you. I have verified it with the doctor's offices that had been sent. So I'm like, what are they talking about? They don't have the right documentation. And she says, no, that's just a form letter that they send out to everybody. They send one to you. They send one to me. I need the official letter that denies you and states why you were denied. So I'm pressing on my insurance company, calling them after I hang up with her, saying, look, you've got to send this denial letter because you've already let me know in the letter they sent me. I have 14 days. Well, I said 4, but I have 14 days to get this overturned through a peer-to-peer. Well, they verified that their letter had been sent out to me on the 11th. So 14 days is the 25th. So that's the deadline in order to do a peer-to-peer. Well, so I called the insurance company. The woman is taking my information. She says, okay, not only am I going to send this information to the nurses to make sure that they get the denial letter sent out, I'm going to CC my supervisor to make sure that they oversee that it gets done. Okay, they did their part, and I find out today that they definitely did their part. That information was sent to my doctor's office on the 17th. Okay, hello. On the 17th. So I called today because I had left a message again with my surgeon's office on Wednesday saying, hey, I'm getting information that this letter was sent out to you guys on the 16th. It's the 24th. You definitely, and I'm looking at my notes here, you definitely should have received it by now. And the 24th is the day before my deadline for the peer-to-peer. And here's what I clearly said. I said, can you verify for me that either the peer-to-peer, you guys have reviewed my file and decided you're not going to do the peer-to-peer, or that you've gotten my information and you guys have missed the deadline. I want to know that too. And I said that. I said, or, you know, if either of the above has happened, let me know what the process is now to get the formal appeal done. Because I know that that's my right. If the peer-to-peer happens and nothing positive comes of it, or if my doctor decides not to do the peer-to-peer, it is within my right to then file the formal appeal. That was last week, Wednesday. Now look, people, whenever you call a doctor's office, typically, most doctor's offices will say, you know, that like if this call is made before 3 o'clock or something, or 1 o'clock, we'll call you back the same day. If it's made after 1 or after 3, we'll call you the next day. Well, I know that my call was made late in the day because, look, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I try to know that you get into work, you're going to work your day, and you got to check your messages, and then you got to pull the file and all that stuff. So I'll give you a little bit of time. I may not call you or expect a call till about 3 o'clock. So I made my call at 3 o'clock around that time. Last week, Wednesday, hello, people, it's Monday. And it was like 12:30, and I still hadn't heard anything. So I felt an appropriate response would have been that by Thursday late afternoon or Friday late afternoon at the latest, I would have received a response to my message. I got nothing, right? So I called my doctor's office today. I get the runaround. She's not answering the phone. They can't get her in touch with me. And I go off on the office. I go off, and not yelling, not cursing, because I'm one of those people, I get very stern. I'm like, look, let me tell you something. I am not pleased with what I'm seeing here. Your office is extremely unprofessional. And do you know that you could lose your job? Because just as easily as good reputations are made, they can be taken away. And I want to talk to the doctor or the medical board. I'm one of those people, So, okay, hold on. I'm about to run out of time. So let me stop this video. Check out part 2, okay?